Okay, hello again. What have we learned from the narcissist? What is the difference between the narcissist and the narcissistic victim, the people that they victimize? I'm not necessarily saying empaths. Again, that's something that I don't talk a lot about on this channel. If you are one, that's good. It's something I have to look more into, but I know that I've been victimized by the narc. What did the narc do that I didn't do? What have I learned from them? And number one, you hear this when you are on, figuratively, when you're waiting to take off on the runway. They will tell you that if the airplane starts to go down and you're caring for someone else, you need to take care of yourself first. You know how the stewardess tells you this. Well, the narc does that anyway. They always take care of themselves. But let's just say for a moment that this is my analogy for being with the narc. The plane's going down. You need to take care of yourself first. Number one, they always have. They've always taken care of themselves, and you've always been second fiddle or further down. If it was like me, I wasn't even second to these monsters. So take care of yourself first, and that can mean not overeating, not over drinking. I'll talk about some other things here in a minute too. Exercise, trying to keep your mind healthy while you are trying to get either complete no contact or at least limited contact with the narc. So take care of yourself. What does the narcissist do that we all have been victimized by? And that's they lie. They lie their asses off. They lie even when they don't have to lie. So to me, if you're in a healthy relationship, whether it's with siblings or parents or children or a marriage, to me, transparency is something that's required and expected. Stop being transparent with these people. Is that a form of lying? Kind of, sort of. But you know what? This is a save your ass thing. This is not about morals. You've got to put those down for a while. It's more important than that right now. You can pick those up later on, which I'll talk about the double standards between how you treat a narcissist and a regular person later on down. When they gaslight you, they're diverting your attention from their misdeeds and their manipulations and lies. So again, what are we learning from this? You learn to divert. You learn to divert their attention away from you. This is what I keep talking about when I'm saying fighting back on the narcissist. If you can't take them to court, there are ways to fight back. And it's not just no contact, okay? We want to get to no contact, but while they got their foot on your throat, it's not possible to go no contact. So these people say, just walk off, just forget it. You can't do it. And while you're in the middle of it, you better figure out what the narc is doing, and you better have a counter. If it's not a counter attack, at least it's a counter move. Okay? Smear campaigns. When they're smearing you to the neighbors or their friends or your family, God forbid they do that anyway. You know what? Again, get one of these and start to record. You can have proof, document, okay? And that way you have something to refute later if the opportunity arises. Again, this is about fighting back, okay? This is not about going just no contact and forgetting. Don't do that if you can't right now. Hopefully you'll be able to, okay? Don't ever apologize to one. I've been guilty of apologizing to these people, these monsters, to placate them. It wasn't that I was truly sorry for something I'd done, but I was in fear. I was afraid of this person, so I was trying to placate them. So sorry is something that little kids learn, when parents are losing their shit tempers on kids, they say they're sorry. So a lot of us carry that into adulthood and trying to placate the narcissist. If you say you're sorry, they're going to think they're one up on you. Don't do it. Okay, just don't. So finally, the last thing, actually it's not the last thing, is do focus on the things that you're grateful for. It can be difficult. This is the one thing that that I know, and a lot of people don't know, is once you start to figure out and see what a narcissist is, your biggest weapon is knowing them. knowing how they act. Now that you know how they act, you can adjust accordingly. It might take a year, it might take 10 years. It depends on how attached you are to them. If you have kids with them, if they're family, there are things that maybe you have a business with them. It might be all three. So realize that down the road, you will have your opportunities to do all of these things, and you will have your opportunity to get away from them. Don't retaliate with text messages. It's hard not to fall for their bait. They like to get you off kilter. They love to push your buttons, and then you go off and you look like the bad guy. Then they can use that later. But that's why you document and try to stay clear and level with these people. So the one thing I was going to add is the narcissist has double standards, okay? So we need to have double standards with the narcissist. Once somebody has indicated to you, people lie and people do selfish things. It doesn't make them a narcissist. But once you start they're indicating over and over and over again that they are a narcissist, you need to treat them with a double standard. All of those things that I listed in actually almost that order, you need to start removing those from the relationship, okay? If you can't be transparent with them, don't. Even if you need to lie to protect yourself, I actually, why treat the narcissist better than they've treated you? So where regular people are concerned, of course, we're not going to treat them like that. But I think that if the narcissist has double standards, I'm going to have double standards, okay? So once you've proven to me that you're a liar and that you're gaslighting me and that you're smearing my name, you got another thing coming. I'm not going to put up with it. So that's another one on fighting back. Fight the narc and do the best you can. Return to these videos. There's some really good ones. The community seems to be getting bigger and bigger. There's a lot of people talking about it, and a lot of them make a lot of really good sense. So, but I tend to be on the other side of fighting them and not going no contact. If you can help it, go no contact. But if you're laced in with these people for a while, you're going to have to use some of these tactics. Okay, well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's my suggestion that you do. You will benefit in the end. Okay. All right. Good to see y'all again. I hope you enjoyed it.